Hello, everybody, and a happy New Year's to your faces. My name is Tom, and I have been spending 2025 doing lots of different things. Some side projects that haven't been as loudly promoted on YouTube. I've been getting another job, so I've now got two full time jobs, which is the combination of a full time job that I do Monday to Friday, and then obviously the YouTube channels. We now have three that we manage, and we do them every day of the week. So, yeah, two very, very intense jobs, but I like them both for different reasons, and one of them pays me more, and the other one is the YouTube. So, but I make good money on the channel Tom Origins because it's the one of the three channels that's monetized. We are trying to get the second channel, the Lego channel, which we'll talk about later. We're trying to get that one monetized also next year, and I think it's doable. And then we have the Tellen channel, which is more of like a family project channel that me and Helen have made as a sort of memory maker that we keep on YouTube, and we make them public because family members from all around the globe, which we have, can tune in and watch them, which is a nice way of sharing things without necessarily sending thousands of pictures or WhatsApps and stuff. So the videos on the Tellen channel are just memory makers, and I like that channel for that reason. But yeah, that was the first bit. Second bit was me and Helen have been house hunting. If you have watched the Tellen channel, it's the smallest of the three channels, but if you have been tuning in and watching the Tellen videos, we did the Christmas vlogs there this year. So we did a video from the 1st of December till Boxing Day. We did them consistently for the whole month of December. We're now having some downtime, and we'll get a few videos done for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So we wrap up that series. But we started house hunting. We did that in September. We started looking around some houses. We found a UK-based location that we like, and we've found some houses that we like. So we went around, we shopped around, we found budgets, we went to mortgage meetings, got in touch with solicitors, quantity surveyors. There's an awful lot that you could probably imagine goes into buying a house. And our parents are older parents, so they bought their properties, well, a long time ago. So they've not been aware of like the more newer processes. My mum and dad bought their new house, this house, 5 years ago, which is crazy because it doesn't feel like they've been here for that long, but they have. And yeah, it was a weird process, but it was difficult because you didn't learn too much of it in school. Necessarily, a lot of it is self-taught. But we did our best, and we got some advice off different parties, and now we are in the sort of final end game stages of that. We should be getting our keys in January. Not meaning that we're going to move in January, but we're going to get the keys in January. So we're very excited for that. And if you want to follow more Helen and Tom adventures and house videos and things like that, they'll be over on the Tellen channel. All three of the channels will be in the link of this video in the description, so you can go and check them out if you want to. And we're going to talk about those channels right now, actually. I'm very excited to talk about them. So, we'll do smallest first and then work our way up. So the Tellen channel this year has pulled in a whopping 6,506 views as a channel total. For a channel that didn't get a lot of content put on it until the sort of summer, where we did a video every single day of summer, which I'm very proud of that series. It's probably the longest YouTube series I've ever committed to, and the fact that I was consistently able to document my entire summer of 2025, staying in the UK, traveling around, visiting family, doing fun things with friends. It was a very big summer, and we got a lot of it done. And even though we didn't go abroad for any of it, we managed to still document it all. And I actually think staying in England helped me upload it regularly, because traveling abroad, you don't know what your Wi-Fi signal is going to be like, you don't know what your internet speed is going to be like necessarily. So yeah, it was really good. It was a very successful series, and we did a video every single day of Helen's summer holidays, because Helen is a school teacher. She went on the summer holidays. We got to document it all from start to finish, which was pretty cool. That was a really cool series. I really liked doing it. And then obviously we did the long one, this one in the winter. We did the 1st of December to the 26th of December. So that's 26 videos for the month of December as well. So we've done a lot of uploads this year, and I've not been like overly stressed by that channel. Like I say, it's a memory making channel. It's nice to put on when we've gone on trips, holidays, adventures, birthdays, Christmases, house hunting, things like that. The more personal family style life videos. I'm not saying me and Helen have got any children planned for 2026, so don't speculate that. But if children ever came into our lives as parents, we would definitely use that as our family channel kind of thing. But we'd do it in our own style and in our own way. And also, if in the future there's any wedding content or proposal content, that's the channel you need to subscribe to, because it will not be here on the Tom Origins channel. It'll be over on the Tellen channel. So Tellen is currently sitting, I believe at the time, around as close to 200 subscribers as it can be. I would love it to hit 200 subscribers. I have no intention of it ever seeing the thousands because I don't think people are interested in that type of content. They used to be back when I was growing up on YouTube, but now a lot of people are quite like, oh, I'm a big independent person and we don't like love and romance anymore. And it's like, it's not my generation's, well, this current generation of watching this thing anymore is these long romantic things. So that used to be the stuff I grew up on. But not this generation of kids. It's all about fucking 6-7 and memes and rubbish. So I don't think there's going to be many viewers on the Telling channel unless you're an old romantic. And if you are, and you're in a happy relationship, go and find yourself over on the Telling channel. It's a nice, warm and cozy channel. It's like a nice warm bowl of soup on a cold day. So go and get that if you want that. So yeah, 6,506 views this year. We have over 169 hours of watch time. Nice. And we got 11 subscribers this year on the Telling channel, which again, it's not a priority. It's just what me and Helen do for fun. It's the Telling channel. It's Tom and Helen. We just have a laugh. It's good fun. We don't have to do much editing on it. Thumbnails, tags, playlists we do to try and make it easy for you to watch it. But apart from that, just upload, shoot it, film it, upload it, enjoy it. It's just there. And it's great fun. I've got nephews who live down in London with my sister and my brother-in-law. They watch it sometimes, and it's nice for them to see it. Helen's sister, who literally only lives 5 minutes around the corner from her, sometimes she watches it because the nieces make an appearance in some of the videos, and she wants to see them on camera, and that's nice. And, you know, that's what it's for. It's nice. It's nice for the family, and it's nice for friends, and making memories. Then we move on to the project channel. So this channel is my second channel. It's actually quickly becoming equally as enjoyable as doing the Tom Origins channel, which we'll talk about more later. But the Origins Bricks channel, we've actually gotten ourselves some merch. So in the background, you've got this big Lego guy. He was custom 3D printed and made in resin from our friends down in Nottingham, the Barn Dog store. They're a Lego independent store. They're not working with the channel in any way. We're not working as a business together. But they just made me that minifigure, and I paid for him. He was 30 quid. I love him. I think he's sick. They took my normal Lego minifigure, and they blew it up massive, and they made him like a desk ornament, and he sits on a big Lego brick. And I love that. I think it's awesome. I found a sweet company on on Amazon, and I found this company that prints t-shirts. So again, there's my character on the front. That's my own official Lego minifigure. And they blew him up massive and made him the big fig version behind my shoulder. But Origins Bricks, that's the official logo that I made, and the font and everything. And then on the back, there's a huge like Lego sticker like you'd see on like a Lego shopping bag. And then on the chest, there's like a little Lego badge. And that's actually quite cool. So basically, I talk about this on the Lego Origins Bricks channel a little bit. But I worked for Lego. It was a job that I had. I was a retail member of staff in a Lego store. And I didn't mind it. It was a good job. I liked it. But it was kind of like a chubby guy working in a bakery. It was a bad idea. I was interested in spending a lot of my salary on the products we were selling, which wasn't the best. So I had to get myself out of there. Management wasn't very nice to people. There was a whole manager thing was like not the best, and people weren't being treated very fairly, I don't believe. And I know people say that that's just the breaks in the world of working in retail, but I don't believe that if you see that injustice, you should stick with it. I think you should be able to depart yourself from it and enjoy yourself being removed from it. So I worked there for 3 months. I didn't like it. I didn't like the energy. If it was under new management and I was a bit better with my spending spree habits, I probably could have lasted there a bit longer. But this new job is more reliable, and I like the new job more than the Lego job. So it was for my best interest, and as well wanting to do a Lego channel and talk about leaks and rumors. You can't officially work for Lego and talk about leaks and rumors at the same time. So probably for the best for the content creating side of things to leave. So I worked my 3 weeks notice and I left without any sort of issues. Everything worked out really well. I just handed in my notice, I worked my 3 weeks and I left. And I was able to carry on making my content. But I handed in all my uniform that I got given, my official Lego uniform. But I found a guy on Vinted, which again we'll talk about. Vinted has been great. If that was a brand that did content brand deals and working with content creators, I would work with Vinted. I love it. I think Vinted's been one of the coolest things I found this year. Shout out to my sister Kerry for introducing me to Vinted, but I absolutely loved it. It was good fun, and I absolutely found it tremendous. So yeah, Vinted has been massive for the Lego channel, and I've used it a lot to get old retired stock and film videos on it and make fun deals and make friends on there, so it's been nice. And I found a guy selling old Lego uniform. He clearly was an ex-employee himself. He was selling old uniform on there. I purchased some of the old uniform. I cut off some of the logos and I had them embroidered onto my my custom Lego YouTube T-shirt. So I've got a bit of memory with me in that shirt, which is nice. A little bit of something old mixed with something new, coming into a new brand and a new channel and content. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Lego. People who've watched the gaming videos, they see the Lego sets behind me. I don't have too many Lego sets, in my opinion. I have a lot of Lego minifigures. I like to collect the little characters. And yeah, I do enjoy Lego as a hobby. I've always enjoyed it as a kid. And now that I'm a grown-up with grown-up money, I can buy the sets that younger Tom only could have dreamed of. So, I'm very happy to have a decent-sized collection, which I can display in my nice new house, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, I made the Lego channel, Origins Bricks. Originally, funny enough, my friend who I went to uni with, shout out to her, she's called Ray, she started her own band. They've gone through many different names. Whilst I was helping them, they were called Stone Mile. And then they became Dreaming of Citra, which is a much cooler sounding name, I must admit. And their songs are fantastic. If you go Google them, you Spotify them, whatever you get your music on, YouTube, whatever the case may be, look them up. Dreaming of Citra. They have great songs, and they were a band. And because she was a friend of mine and she knew I did YouTube at university, she asked me some help in making the band a channel. So I made the band a channel, and then they got management, and then it became complicated. So she kind of gave me the channel back, and then I had just this random band channel. Then they changed the band's name, and I was like, right, I can wipe this, can I? And she was like, yeah, go ahead. So I wiped it clean, I left it blank for a few months. I didn't know what I wanted to do with that channel specifically. And then I thought, you know what, I love Lego, and I'm putting some Lego content on the Tom Origins channel, and a lot of people are like, some are liking it, and some are like, yeah, this is a gaming channel. And I'm like, I'm sorry. So then I made Origins Bricks, its own independent channel. And I was like, if this has 50 subscribers and I can talk about Lego for shits and giggles, this is all it needs to be. But then it quickly grows to a big channel now. So we are so close to nearly 500 subscribers in 1 year, which is crazy for such a tiny niche channel. A little UK-based self-funded Lego channel with no corporate sponsorship or anything. It's grown quite fast for me, and it's been nice to do it on the side of my other channels, and it's been nice for it to achieve that, which has been great. And yeah, it's gained a cult following, a little popularity thing going for it, which is nice. We have over 228,597 views in 1 year on that channel. So for a channel with less than 1,000 subscribers, to me, that's pretty good viewership. We have 1,900 watch time hours, which is great. So that means people have spent over 1,000 hours, well, nearly 2,000 hours watching that channel, which is lovely. And we've had 412 new subscribers on that channel in 1 year, which has been phenomenal. That's great. I couldn't ask for more than that. I was over the moon with that. And I've got videos here that I can look at and we can talk about. So on the Tellen channel, like I say, that got 6,506 views. It got 169 hours of watch time, and it got 11 new subscribers on that channel. And its most popular video, which I love, it was uploaded on my best friend's birthday. It was uploaded in October, and it was a video that got 1,739 views. And it's my little nephew William playing some football at a football practice camp, and he's in the under 10s, and he's like trying to get his way up in the world of football, and he's really good. I'm not just saying that because he's my family member, but he's getting a lot of credibility in the world of football, and I love seeing him do it because he clearly loves it, and I love watching people do what they love, and he's great. So I'm glad that's our biggest video on the Tellen channel this year, because that sums up what the channel's about. Doing family memories and making family memories. If he goes on to be a world champion footballer, I got footage of him playing on a Sunday league football pitch, just having a little mess around as a kid. And if he goes to never do football for the rest of his life, but he wants to look back on it as a memory, he's got it there. So it's a win for everybody. It's a win-win. Now moving over to the Lego channel, like I said, we got 228,597 views on that channel in 1 year. We got 1,900 hours of watch time, nearly 2,000 hours worth of people watching the channel, and 412 brand new subscribers, which has taken us up to 493 subscribers in total. Our most popular videos this year consisted of, I'll do the top 3 for the Lego channel. We got a how to build the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and that got 8,692 views. We got a buying every single Jurassic World Rebirth Lego set shopping spree that we did. That sunk up with the movie's release this summer, I think it was. In July. That got 12,477 views. And then we did the quite topical saying goodbye to Stranger Things Season 5. We did the announcement of the brand new Lego Stranger Things set, the Creel House, which is coming out on January 1st, 2026. So it'll be the first Lego set I buy of the year. And that got 26,000 views. 26,187 views, which is crazy. So an 8,000, 12,000, and 26,000 views videos for the top 3 are pretty good. And we've had some pretty stellar reviews on all of the other content as well, like in the thousands, which is great for such a small channel. And like I say, having 493 subscribers right now is very good. And hopefully I could see this channel getting monetized next year, which then would mean I have 2 YouTube channels monetized, which would just be really good to helping me on the journey of getting to be a full-time YouTuber. Basically, I have an income that I make now through that second job that I got this year, and the only way I can become a full-time YouTuber is when I can comfortably cover my income with 2 channels, or 3 channels, or however many channels it takes. But that's what I mean. So like a big sponsor would have to come in and maybe help us out, and then we could also have 2 channels making enough money every month where I'm making more money, more than my actual job. I'm making more money on YouTube than the actual job, and then we can try and shift over to doing full-time content creating. I was never going to put Helen in any plot of danger by jumping ship and not doing my bit and not having a proper job to help us get our house going and our car funded and things like that. We got a new car this year that's crazy. The new Toyota Yaris. I love her. She's a great car. Yennefer, we've called her, from the Witcher series video games. But she's a great car, and helped us do so many videos over the summer and over the winter and stuff like that. She's been a phenomenal bit of kit for the channel, which has helped us out massively. And yeah, I'm glad that hopefully in the future having 2 channels monetized doubles my chances of getting to be a full-time content creator, because that's the job. That's the dream job, and that's what we can achieve with just a lot of time and a lot of commitment. And speaking of that time and commitment, we're now going to move over to the Tom Origins channel. The Tom Origins channel is the biggest channel we have. It's the main flagship channel. It's what the brand is. It's where I started all those many, many years ago. And I just love it. The channel is phenomenal, and I love it. I love what it stands for a lot. I love how it's carried me for so many years. And it's very symbiotic with me right now, so I just love it. I love seeing the content getting slightly better every year, seeing the editing getting slightly better every time, quality getting higher and higher. We've got a drone now, we have better vlogging equipment, we've got a work phone, we've got all this different new bits of tech, like even the car and stuff like that, and eventually the new house, which will mean a new office, which will mean a new space, and it'll be like, oh, it's amazing. I'm very excited for 2026 for content. We've got so much cool content coming. So for this year, we managed to get 364,719 views this year, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm happy about that. We've had over 4,000 hours of watch time, which means you guys across the year have spent over 4,000 hours watching this channel. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. We have had 238 of you new beautiful people join our channel, which is amazing. Thank you very much. And we've had a lot of revenue coming in, which has been lovely. And then this is from data from the 1st of January 2025 to the 28th of December, which is when this video is being recorded. We've got currently 7,142 subscribers at the moment, which is phenomenal. I'm very, very proud of that number. Like I say, 10,000 is like my sort of big milestone goal. I'd love to get to 10,000 subscribers and have a channel with 10k. Obviously, millions would be a goal, but 10k realistically in my lifetime would be great. I'd love to get to 10k. I'm not saying I'd get to 10k and I'd quit, but I'd love to get to 10k and just leave it growing slowly. I've sometimes got myself fixated and stressed about the numbers and the stats of this channel. That's why I've enjoyed the relaxation of having the Lego channel doing well and the Telling channel doing okay without me worrying about the numbers and the analytics and the data and stuff. But on the Tom Origins channel, that's my income channel. That's where I've got to try and make it a proper professional channel. I have stressed a little bit in the past with this, but since I made that Red Dead video that changed my life, it's been getting better. I was so scared when I got my first video to 100,000 views because I was like, what if I never recreate this again? And I've done that since now with multiple videos, so I'm very happy that that's a thing that I have under my belt, and I'm just so proud of it. And you guys, because obviously, like I say, what's a channel without an audience? You've got no channel. You've got no channel, no community. There's no point doing it. So the fact that there's any of you here is phenomenal, and I can't thank you enough for it. The community has been great this year. We've had thousands of comments and loads of people chatting in the comments, which has been lovely. We've got people in the community starting because of my channel. I got a few people making channels this year saying that they'd seen my channels and they wanted to have a go. All happy for that. I want you to do that, obviously. We've had different people have the languages settings turned on, so they're watching my content in different countries, which is lovely. I like to see where my audience comes from. I think if I go to my analytics and my audience page, if we try and just do the year of 2025, it'll update, and it should update, and it'll hopefully show us where everyone's from. Let's have a look. A lot of people are America, so there we go. So we have got 37% of you are from the United States. Hello to you beautiful people in the US. 15% of you are from the United Kingdom. Hello, my British people. Canada, 2.6. Germany, 2.3. Hello. 1.4% of you are even from Australia, which is lovely to see. And then, yeah, so my biggest countries is the States, United Kingdom, Canada, Germany, and Australia. We got a few people in Brazil, Mexico, India, the Philippines, Korea, South Korea, Spain, Vietnam. Yeah, we got a few people from all over. Puerto Rico, Hong Kong, Kazakhstan, Taiwan, Singapore, Austria, Colombia. Crazy. Denmark. Yeah, that's cool. That's the home of Lego. I like that. That's kind of cool. But yeah, there's tons of you, like, all around the world watching this channel, and that's just awesome. That's really cool. Like, I always get a kick out of the idea that some people are out there using the subtitle feature, so like they're reading the English subtitles on my videos, and I'm like, that's fucking awesome. That's really cool. You're hearing me in maybe not in your language, but you're reading the channel anyway, and I think that's sick. I think that's really good fun. The saddest statistic of them all, which I say every year, I mean, lots of channels are like this, so please don't feel too bad for me, but only 8.5% of you are subscribed, and 91.5% of you aren't subscribed. So basically, you click on my video, you watch my video, you leave, but then you don't hit subscribe. Now, basically, that's fine if you're here for a one-off video. If we do, like, a tutorial, like, say you just got a new Xbox for Christmas, and I was like, here's how to set up your Xbox for Christmas, and you watched my video, got me a view, thank you. But then you left because you didn't need to come back, because once you've set up your Xbox, you don't feel like you need me anymore. But if I was, say, did a video that you liked, so let's say I did like a video about Pokemon cards, or I did a video about gaming, or I did a video about watching the movies, and like you guys were like, oh, I want to see how he reacts to all of these movies, how he enjoys all of his gaming, you could subscribe. And if 91.5% of you subscribed, this channel, and I literally do mean this, overnight would go from being a channel that's just trying its best to get to the Mount Everest that is 10,000 subscribers. You would boom it into the hundreds of thousands, because like we say, this year we got over 300,000 views. If every person subscribed, we'd have 300,000 subscribers. So that's what I mean. The power of a button is insane on the internet, and I know so many people consume content without thinking about that. I do it, and I make content. I'm just as guilty as the rest of you, but it's true. If you literally do find some content that you, oh, I keep coming back to that channel, I keep watching that content creator, and that doesn't just mean me, it means everybody on platforms. If you do find yourself gravitating back towards the same content creator, say you watch their videos 3 times in a week, or 4 times in a month, or whatever the case may be, and you might think hitting that follow button or that subscribe button is pointless, trust me, it isn't. You could very quickly turn that person from being a person who does it as a hobby to doing it as a full-time job by the push of a button, and that's mental. We talk about big impact stuff all the time. Why would I recycle? Why would I recycle? I'm one person. Millions of people aren't recycling. It's still causing problems. That makes more sense. Like having the only guy in a street who has an electric car in a world of people who drive diesels. That makes sense. You're not going to make a big impact there, unfortunately. But actually pressing a button, which requires nothing from you guys apart from literally a click, you can change a person's life. And that sounds ridiculous to say it, but it's so true. Like, it's crazy. People don't understand the power that they possess by literally pressing one button. And you guys have that power. And it's for you to use it or not. Like, that's up to you. I have to just keep making the content, and hopefully I can convince more and more and more of you to actually press that button. And if I keep making my content brighter and smarter and better and quicker and more polished, you guys might want to feel more inclined to press it. And ultimately, that's the life of a content creator and their viewer. I've got to keep providing you content that you should watch, and I've got to hope that maybe one day you press subscribe and want to stick around and watch the content. That's it. That's why it's a long game. You can't just do this quick and easy. It's a long game. It takes a long time to do it. Gender on the channel, there's a lot of unspecified, so 0.1% of you are unspecified your gender. On the Tom Origins channel, we've got 92.3% of you are male. And over on the female side, it's 7.6 of you are female. So maybe I need to make more content that appeals to the ladies, and they might spend more time watching the channel than the fellas. I don't know, but that's something to look forward to in 2026 to try and work on. Some more content that's evenly spread for different people. Age gaps, I like to see this. We've got 18 to 24-year-olds at 26%. That's pretty good. 25 to 34-year-olds, that's 42%, which again is fantastic. And then people who are 35 to 44, that's 21%. And then we've even got people who are 45 to 54, and that's 6.2%. So thank you very much. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like to see the age demographics we've got watching the channel, which is nice. Because then, like, I know, like, if loads of kids decided to come and watch the channel, I might not swear as much, but I like that we've got an older audience here on the Tom Origins channel, which means we can say and do a lot more things freely and just kind of relax a little bit. But yeah, we've got lots of newer audience behaviours. We've got 96% of you are new. We've got 3.2% of you are casual. And then we've got 0.3 of you who are the OG regular viewers, legends. Thank you very much. But yeah, very excited for the future of the channel. And like I say, I'm going to keep doing the repetition. I'm going to keep doing the constant updates. I'm going to keep doing the constant grinding and the constant work, because ultimately, at the end of the day, I can only keep making content, you can only keep watching content, and in the end, we're going to work out something that's going to be very suitable for us. But in the lifetime of Tom Origins, which I think I'd like to finish the video on because it's a half-an-hour video, and you guys might not watch it all, but if you do, thank you very much. I'll also upload it onto the Telling channel as well as a full video. I might make it a members-only video on Tom Origins, which is something that's kind of cool that you can do. But in the live scale of the Tom Origins channel, we've got 4.1 million views on the channel right now, which is amazing. We've had over 88,000 hours of watch time, which is crazy. We've had, obviously, because we're at 7.1 subscribers, so we've had 7,100 plus subscribers, and the channel's made a fair few grand in its lifetime. So that's helped me towards my house deposit. It's helped me towards buying things for the channel, like new kit and new tech and new cameras and new drones and things like that. And the car and stuff. So you're helping the channel every day by just watching. And yeah, I could not be more proud. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos. 6? Fuck off. We've got 7 videos, and that have got over 100,000 views, which we nearly got 8. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm over the moon with that, because like I said, when I first got that video that got me 100,000 views, I was a teenager. I was in sixth form, college, and I'd uploaded a video about Red Dead Redemption, and I didn't think, it would get me any views. People would watch it. I didn't think of anything of it, and the fact that people have, and the fact that people have tuned in and actually supported the channel from there onwards, and it's gone even a step bigger. It went from being a small hobby to my primary hobby to now making me a bit of money at uni, which was incredible, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. It's literally all I want to do in my life. I've been lucky enough to do well in school, get my qualifications. I could, in theory, work in any line of industry. But for me, the thing that I feel the most at peace doing, the thing that I love doing the most, is making content about stuff that I love for people who hopefully love it too. And that's the ultimate goal. That's ultimately what I want. That's all I need. And that's why I've made multiple channels, because we've got a Lego channel now, focuses on one of my big hobbies that I love and am interested in. We've got the Tom Origins channel, which is obviously now going to be more about gaming and films. We're going to try and bring films into the Tom Origins channel next year a lot more. And then we've also got the Telling channel, which is really good fun for the house stuff and the home stuff and the family stuff and the holidays and the birthdays and the celebrations and the personal stuff. So that's more like a behind the scenes channel. If you want to get to know us a bit more behind the camera, that's the channel you watch. So yeah, all 3 of the channels have done great this year, and I couldn't be more proud of them and the work we've put in, and we can always do better, and we always will do better. So thank you very much for the support you've given us this year, And if this is the video that you see to find my channels for the first time, welcome. My name is Tom. I'm a YouTuber in the UK, and I love making content for you and anyone else who's interested. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a happy new year. I hope 2025 was a bit kind to you, and I hope 2026 is a lot more kinder to you. And I hope you all have a great new year and a great new time in 2026. Peace.